Hello, my crafty friends. It's Marie from Marie's Vermont Creations, and it is day 8 of the Countdown to Christmas card series. And today's theme was gift, so I am bringing you an advent calendar. So I have my envelope punch board here and a 6x6 piece of cardstock, and I am going to punch and score at the 2-inch mark, turn, punch and score at 3 inches, turn, punch and score at 2, and then turn it one more time and punch and score at 3. These are really simple boxes to make. I saw this on Pinterest. I unfortunately don't remember who it was I saw it from, but that's where I got the general idea. When you do your last one, you slide over to that mark and punch and score again, and then turn and go to the inside mark. You point the little pointer up with that mark, and you repeat that all the way around, making sure that you are punching and scoring at the innermost line that you see. And this is going to create the sides of your box. And then once I have that done, I'm just going to take it and use the corner rounder that's part of this and do the 2 smaller ends. And then I will get that out of the way. And then I will, you cut this on the smaller end up right here to get your tab. So I'm going to do that on all 4 times. Just turn it around and slice up. I have made these boxes before, and if I think of it, I will link that video where I have done those to use as gift cards. So these hold gift cards. You could put money in here. You could put little notes that were different things for events or things for you to do, like watch a movie or go for a walk or a sleigh ride or things like that. Then you're going to take one of the shorter ends and fold it to that first score line, and struggle to get it under here, but I finally did. This is some thicker cardstock. Put it under there, and you're going to line it up with the 1/8 inch mark that is to the left hand side there. And I do apologize, I do have to stand up in order to punch this because it is, like I said, a lot of cardstock, and I'm going through 2 layers. So I finally get that punch through, and that just gives you a little notch for the person to be able to use their finger to open the box easier. And then I am just going to take some double-sided adhesive and put it on all the tabs and put together the box. It's fairly simple to do. And while I'm working on that, I just wanted to remind you about this card series. I am working with Michelle from Scrap Secrets, and we're bringing you 2 projects a week with a specific theme or technique or stamp set. And we're doing those Mondays and Fridays from now until Christmas. So we're going to have 25 total projects. And this one I was very excited about. I was looking for a reason to do, I love to do advent calendars, and I've done a few of them on my channel before with boxes, but I thought that this one would give a little bit of a twist on that. So now I'm just folding in the edges. I'm just using my hands to press those in to make the box shape. And then once I do that, I will take them back out and add some double-sided adhesive just to tack those down. They don't have to be terribly secure. I don't use a lot of tape for it because I am going to add a piece of pattern paper over the top to hide where all of those corners come together. So I'm just going to tuck those in and try to make my box as straight and rectangle as it should be. And so I will put the inside piece of pattern paper. I ended up shrinking mine a little bit. I originally had down that it was a bigger size, but I find that it was very difficult to glue it in. So I've made it 2 1/8 by 3 1/2 is this piece of paper that I'm going to adhere in. And for all of my boxes, I matched the inside paper to the matte layer that I used for the top. And I took, this is just some very thin pattern paper. As you can see, it was from a 12 by 12 paper pack, which I believe was from Michaels. I've had it for quite a few years. And so then now that we have the bottom of the box all set, we are going to work on the top. And this wrap piece of paper is 3 3/4 by 6 3/4. And on the 6 3/4 side, I'm going to score it at 1 1/4, 2, 4 3/8, and then 5 1/8. There is going to be one side that's slightly shorter than the other one, and you'll find that that's the shorter side is the easier one to put your adhesive on, and then wrap the larger side over it. Tucks in really nicely. So I'm just burnishing those just with my hands, and then I will put a piece of double-sided adhesive along one edge, and then use the box as my guide to be able to make sure that it fits nicely, wrap it around, take the backing off, and then put down the other side so that it adheres down, but it's meant for each box. That way, if each one's slightly different, then your wrap will fit it perfectly, and it will be able to open and close really easily. And so then I have a white piece of paper that is 2 1/4 by 3 5/8, and then the pattern paper is 2 by 3 3/8 that I have adhered together and put on the top of this box. And then I turned around and made 23 more. So I'm just going to show you how they open and close nicely, and that you could fit so many different things in here. Then I just took from my computer and made the numbers because I don't have a stamp set small enough. So I punched those out using that little circle punch and then this scallop punch. And I'm just going to adhere these using some of this tape runner. And then I will adhere them to the top of the box. And then I will show you all of the boxes completed. I have not quite finished this project yet because I don't have a piece of felt big enough that I want to attach them to. My plan is to get a large piece of cardboard, cover it with felt, and then take, not magnets, but my goodness, Velcro, and attach these boxes to the felt. I just have not gotten to the craft store to be able to get a piece large enough for that. So I hope that you will check out Michelle's video. I will link her channel down below so that you can see what she did as a gift project. And I hope that you enjoyed today's project. If you have any comments or questions, feel free to leave them down below for me. And as always, I hope that you all have a great day.